Hello, this is Paul from Foresight Tech. In this lecture, we're going to evaluate the difference quotient. Difference quotient is a very important concept when we define what is the derivative in calculus in Calc 1. And the definition of difference quotient is the average rate of change of the function over an interval. Can we see? If we have a function y equals f, and we have 2 points, so from here to there, and what is the, of course, the function, the value of the function changes, right, over, the increment of x is h. What is the average rate of change, which means the change in y over the change in x, right, delta y over delta x. What's delta y? So delta y is f at f at a plus h, and minus f at a, right? So this distance is delta y, and the delta x is h. Delta y over delta x is the definition for difference quotient, which is the average rate of change, right? The total change over the time, which is the average change. Another, can we see, is exactly the slope of this line, right? This straight line. This straight line we define as a secant line of the curve, secant line. And in the future, we were going to define the limit. So the limit of this slope, this is exactly the slope of the secant line, right? Slope of the secant line, because delta y over delta x is the slope. In the future, if we take a limit of h, and we'll find the definition of a derivative. Another, so can we look at this? If we did not mention the increment of x is h, we just put the point b here. So the increment of x is b minus a, right? So when put the b here, and delta x is going to b minus a, delta y going to fb minus fa, delta y over delta x is still the same, right? So they are the difference quotient. So we have these two formula to use. Usually the first one is the best we usually use, and now we look to calculation. We use the first one to one calculation. Can we see? So we have the function. All we need to do is what? We evaluated this expression. What is this? This is exactly difference quotient over the interval from 3 to 3 plus h, right? Delta y, this delta x. So how to find? Let me copy the original definition. F, this is f 3 plus h minus f at 3 delta y, right? Over h, which is delta x, and then the difference quotient. We're going to do evaluation. So how to evaluate? All we need to do evaluate the function at 3 plus h. So replace x by 3 plus h, right? So evaluate the first, then evaluate the second, replace x by 3. So you find this, and then do calculation to simplify. Let me, it's a little bit long. The denominator is easy, just the h. The numerator, so let me going to copy here. So copy the function 4 plus 3. This x goes to 3 plus h, right? So 3 plus h minus 3 plus h square, parentheses. So this is the first. Minus the second, of course you know, right? Is 4 plus 3 times 3 minus 3 square. All we need to do is simplify that. We're going to simplify this. Let me see. And that's 4 plus 9 plus 3h, right? Distributed minus parentheses. This is perfect square. That's the first square plus 2 times the first times the second, which means 6h, plus the last square, the second term square, h square. The last here is 9 minus 9 is 0, so that's 4. we have 4 left. Can we see? And this 4 and the negative 4 we cancel. And this negative we need to distribute it, right? Negative, non-negative, negative, all negative. So what do we have? This will be 9 plus 3h minus 9 minus 6h minus h squared. 9 and the negative 9 cancel. And this, what do we get? Okay, so we get a negative 3h minus h squared. Okay, so this is the one I need. I'll copy that to here. What do we get? The burden is h always negative 3h minus h squared. This is the one we just get. Okay, so now we can simplify. We can factor h, negative h out on the top, right? So we can say the first is simplified. After we simplify this bigger term, we get here. Now we can factor h, right? We can factor out h, negative h. Okay, so I factor negative h out. See, what do we get? We get this. H is here. Negative h factored out. So we have 3 left. We have positive h left. Then what to do? And this h and this h we can cancel, right? So we can divide it out. We can divide out h, and then what do we get is this negative 3 plus h. So this is the answer for this difference quotient. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.